Hey everyone, this is Steve. I'm coming to you on kind of casual day today, as you can see. This is one of the great things about an online class is that, I can basically put on a hat and some sweats and come down to the basement and start doing stuff on my computer. But, I would be more dressed up than this. Okay, a couple of announcements that I want to make for everybody about stuff that's going on in class right now. Announcement number one is I just updated the schedule for the rest of the term. And what I mean by just updated, I mean like about 10 minutes ago, and it's current as of today, May 14th, and you can see that there's some changes in some of the dates and things like that. So be sure to go check that out, which ties into the second thing, which is I've kind of lightened up a little bit on some of these activities in terms of the time frame of it. Just to sort of stretch things out a little bit. So there are some due dates that have changed. I put some stuff off until a little bit later, but that's okay. We'll persevere with it. Things like we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It'll be good. Now, I know that there are some folks who are having some challenges with the class and keeping up with the material and things like that, and I want to spend just a few minutes talking about that. First off, this is why I send around the email that I send around to everybody at the beginning of the term, and why I give the warnings that I do give at the beginning of the term about how everything moves really fast. You don't have to have computer expertise before you begin, but it kind of helps. And the 7.5 week thing can be a challenge. The online thing can be a challenge. So that's... I wasn't kidding when I said that. And so if you thought, it'll be fine, it'll be easy, he's just trying to scare people up, blah, 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 blah. No, I really am trying to tell you the truth. So some of you may have found yourself in over your head. Some of you may have bitten off more than you can chew with your life and everything else. And if it turns out that you want to drop the class or get out of the class for whatever reason, I've no hard feelings. Hopefully it can work out another time. If you're kind of on the edge, though, about whether to stay or go, try staying for a little bit longer. And let me just offer two important pieces of advice in terms of how to persevere, especially with some of the technical stuff in the class. The first piece of advice is you need to read the instructions. So, for example, if you haven't really spent much time with this book yet, you need to start doing that, because it's all written here. It's all very clearly written. They even have a phrase for this in the computer business. It's RTFM. Read the blankin' or freakin' manual. And that means that basically all the instructions that I've given for folks are right there on the exercises, and they're right there in the book. So if you read through that stuff, you should be able to get through it. And you know what? I think a lot of you are discovering that, because this is why you'll post something on the blog and say, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then like 10 minutes later, you'll post something in the blog that says, oh, never mind, disregard what I just said. So, take your time to read through that. And that leads me to my second thing, which is you have to come at this from a peaceful space. I tell my students in my face-to-face classes that they all have to have a happy place. So for me, my happy place might be, Hawaii, with beautiful views of Waikiki Beach, beautiful vistas, mountain scenes, rainforests, rainbows. Oh, it's gorgeous. Makes me calm just thinking about it right now. You have to have something like that for you. Whatever it is that's going to calm you down and relax you and things like that. Because what happens if you don't do that is you start, what's going on? What's going on the computer? What's going on? That doesn't do any good. Right? So you got to have a happy place. You got to have a calm place. And you got to be able to, make this work for you. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for about now. So change of schedule. If you've got to drop, I understand that, but try to stick it out for a little bit longer if you can. Keep asking those questions, but read the things that you're asking questions about before you ask the questions. I don't want this class to become like a big huge stress marker for people. In with the good air, out with the bad air, and then it'll all work out, probably. Okay, I'll see you online.